I'm Phyllis. I live in my van.
Hi, this is Phyllis. I'm going to give you a van tour today, so let's get started. This is a 2014 Promaster 2500 short wheelbase. There's a longer 2500 and a 3500. I like this one. I wanted a longer one, but I like this one because it fits very easily into a regular parking space. In fact, there are pickup trucks that are longer than my van. This is my messy garage. I won't show it to you because I'd have to dig everything out, but the solar setup is back there, the fuse box and the batteries. I have two Battleborn lithium batteries, which are totally awesome. You can see the back of my bed there. This is one nice feature that the person who did the build out did, is this table folds out from the side, as you can see. It's a very nice place if you want to cook outside. I put my little propane stove right there, and there's storage. So let's go inside. This van was already built out when I bought it, and it has a lot of issues. I'll do another video on that later. But it only had 100,000 miles on it, which to me is pretty good. And that, given the solar setup, made it for me a good purchase. So just right up here is the cab. If you've never driven a Promaster, they're very easy to drive. It almost drives like a car. And if you're a short person like me, it's great. You sit very high up. And honestly, if you're 6 feet tall, I don't know if you'd really want a Promaster. The passenger seat is on a swivel, which is a really nice feature. It gives you more living space. Here's the sofa, I'll call it. Under the left cushion is the heater. Under the middle cushion is the refrigerator, and under the right cushion is my poop bucket. And I'll make another video about how I go to the bathroom. You see, that's the vent for the refrigerator under there, and that circle is where the heat comes out from the heater. The heater uses gasoline from the vehicle. Here's my other side, my kitchen. Let me move. I hate that faucet. I'm going to change it, but I have a good size sink. I don't recommend getting a little bar sink because you won't be able to wash dishes in it. And I like the drain board. And under there is the plumbing for the sink, which runs, it has a pump, which is very loud, which I'm going to change. The water tank is in the back. It's only a 7-gallon tank. And then there's just a little Walmart stack bin thing for storage. And then there's storage. This is also a nice feature, which I might replace with a lagoon table. This table folds out for additional, oh my goodness. It's good for prep space for cooking, or I like to sit in the passenger seat and have my laptop right there, cup of coffee. It's very nice. And that's my bed. That's a single bed. It's a full single. I bought the mattress at a Walmart. It's an 8-inch memory foam mattress, very comfortable. And there's a shelf above the bed. And there's on this side. You see there's storage up here. There's also a pretty generous amount of storage over the cab. That's a screen shelter I've got there. I've got a clam, and there's additional stuff behind the clam, so it's a pretty good amount of space. I love my sofa. I made those cushions. I'll talk about that in another video. And there's the, you could see readout from the solar. So I love my van. If you were two people, I think it'd be pretty tight. But for me, it works out really well. Look at my view today. So thanks for stopping by. A couple of things I forgot to mention when I was recording the inside is I have two 100-watt solar panels on the roof and two exhaust fans. One over the bed and one just to the left of me. And two is great. You can set one to intake and one for out, and that makes great circulation. And if it's warm outside or you're cooking or anything, it's really good to have that circulation. If you only can do one fan, put it over your bed because it gets warm or stuffy. So I'd recommend that. And I know a lot of people initially they say I think they have to put it over their kitchen area for their cooking, but you're going to have your door open a lot of the time. So I think you're going to be better off with one fan just having it over your bed. Also, I want to talk about these silly little lights right here, which my son calls gamer lights. They do silly stuff with color and strobe stuff, but I love these lights. They're USB, plugs right into one of my USB outlets. And it's funny how a small thing can make a big difference. I paid $10 for these lights at Walmart. They're a glue back, you just stick them on, and I love it. It lights up the van at night, just one switch. It has a remote control, which I put on Velcro, which I can reach from my bed or my sofa. And I never use the color stuff. I can show you, but there's three different, I don't know if you'll be able to see the different whites. There's three different whites, which is awesome. I like to use that bluish one at night. And just for fun, let's look at one of the, see, that's what they do. I never use that though. So thanks again. If you have any questions, please put it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And thanks for watching.